Hey y'all, so it's time for me to try the glow up peel mask again. Of course, I'm going in first with the glow wash. Again, full disclaimer, these products do stain. So be careful when applying it. Be careful, to make sure that you are washing your hands in between before touching anything that you don't want to stain. So I'm going in with the face wash first. Making sure to get a good amount, on my face, making sure that it's foaming and soaping up, and then just making sure that I'm exfoliating because this is a rubber based exfoliating tool. It's not harsh on your skin and it's not rough, so it's gentle exfoliation. So now I'm going in with the glow wipes. But y'all, I'm still struggling to figure out if this is one or two wipes. I don't know. So this time I just left them together. So of course I've told y'all before I'm trying to make sure that I make sure to incorporate all of the skincare into my neck. So they tell you to wait 2 minutes. So this is what my skin looked like after waiting the 2 minutes. The glow wash and the wipes kind of dry into your skin a little bit. So this is me just going in with my favorite tool, um, the face sponge. So just making sure I get off any of the product because again it does stain and I don't want it to, stain any of my covers or sheets or pillows or anything like that. So after this, I'm going to go in with a paper towel just to make sure, and then y'all will be able to see. So this is my skin after the first two steps. Y'all see the subtle glow. I'm really hoping to fade these dark marks and sunspots and acne scars. That's my main goal for trying out this product. So y'all see the little bit of leftover product on the paper towel. That's also to show you all that this product can stain. So again, be careful. So when using the peel mask, they tell you to make sure your skin is clean and dry. So that's just me going in to make sure it's dry. So I found this silicone, I'll say spatula for skincare on Amazon. It came in a significant amount, different types of applicator tools, the spatula, the little exfoliator on the end, and the pack was only $8, $8.99. So I'll be able to switch out the silicone spatulas and use different applicator tools and different exfoliators, later on down the line. Once I get more proficient in using these products, I'll be able to use them in different ways and introduce new applicator tools to the process. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting the mask as even as possible. I was trying to avoid my hair, but because I didn't have my edges laid down and I wanted to make sure I got my entire forehead, I noticed as I'm watching the video back that I got a lot of product in my hair. Don't worry, it didn't pull my hair out because the mask isn't that thick when you're peeling it off. But I feel like I did apply it too thick. Full transparency, without my glasses, I really can't see. That's why I'm zooming in to the phone because I can't see much of anything. So I'm trying. That's one of the struggles when doing skincare routines for me if my contacts aren't in, which I hate to have my contacts in when I'm doing the skincare, because if anything gets in my eye with the contact in, anyway, that's a story for another day. Without my contacts in, I can't see anything. Y'all see, I just poked myself in the eye, like about to be double blind. So I can't see. So I'm obviously applying the mask a little bit more than I should because it was already even. So I'm applying it too thick. Like, but I was afraid I was missing spots. So here I am going into filling spots that are already filled in, but because I can't see. This is the struggle of the girls who have to wear glasses, not for fashion, but out of necessity, because your girl been having to wear glasses since I was in the 3rd grade. Probably before that, they just didn't know. But here I am over applying the mask. They tell you to wait 20 minutes. So this is what it looks like while it's still drying. I'm probably going to have to wait long. I did end up waiting longer because I applied this way too thick. But it'll all work out in the end, y'all. So this is what it looks like while it's still drying. You see it's a bit more glossy, more sheen to it, more wet looking. So this is what it looks like now that it's dry. It's shiny and glossy, but you can tell when it's dry because it's not drippy looking. It doesn't look like it's going to drip off. So because it's difficult to fully apply the mask to my nose because it's odd shaped. Your nose is odd shaped. So I always start peeling at my nose because that's the spot that's always the most vulnerable, the most already peeled up, especially because I had to put my glasses back on and it took off some of the mask. So it peels off really easily once you get like a good piece. Once you really start to get going, as long as you apply it pretty evenly, it'll peel off fairly evenly, which I like about this mask. I got a big chunk of it off in one go. So y'all see that it didn't pull my hair out. However, it is inconvenient to try to get this mask out of my hairline. And I got a lot in my eyebrows too. And of course, the little pieces stuck around the nose because it always ends up very unevenly applied around my nose area because it's the bumpiest part of my skin. So they tell you to go in and make sure you get the excess off, which I didn't have a lot lingering around, but this is what it looks like after the complete peel off and wipe down is done. So y'all see the subtle glow to my skin. I probably could, not put on serum or oil and still, give that glowy look. So I'm going in with the serum and that's followed up by the sunscreen. Day or night, I'm going to put the sunscreen on because I don't know what's going to happen throughout the course of the day if I have to go outside before rewashing my face completely. I'm going to do the sunscreen day or night. You never know. So this time, even though I couldn't see it, I put on enough serum the first go round. So I didn't have to go back in and get more serum. I think maybe I need to start filling up the eyedropper all the way to the end. And then that's the cheat code for the serum application. So, of course, going in with the Neutrogena sunscreen over top of this. Again, just trying to make sure I apply the sunscreen just so that I can lock it into my routine and get used to doing it, whether it's day or night. I have a shorter daytime routine because I work second shift and don't want to commit too much time. So this is the final skin check after all the steps. Y'all let me know what y'all think.